Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be unboxing my American A320. I got this from Walmart and they shipped it from somewhere called the New York City Pilot Shop, so that's interesting. But let me get right into it here. Here you can see they packaged it in this nice box. They have a nice bubble wrap over it. This one popped, which is kind of interesting. I wonder if they dropped it somewhere. But here's the actual model box. And yeah, let me get right into it. So just taking a look at the box, it's a standard Gemini Jets box. Here on the front you have just a decal of the aircraft, you have the logo, and then you have the Airbus A320 logo. If I turn it over like this, you can see it says look inside. If we open it up, there we have the actual aircraft, and then we also have the information about the aircraft up there. Here it says Gemini Jets 1 to 400 scale die-cast model. Here we have the decal of the aircraft, and it says Gemini Jets, a doll collectible model and Gemini Jets logo, and another decal and the Gemini Jets logo. Let me open this up. And here we have the model. Here we can see it's pretty standard. You have the blue on the bottom and the clear on the top. Now let me open this up. Uh-oh. Okay, so here we have the paint protector and the model. Let me take this out of here. Yeah, that wing is off. There it is. All right, the gear's still on it. Good. At least the gear is still on it. That should be an easy fix. But let me get this stuff cleared out of the way and then I'll come back to you guys. So I really haven't been on the best streak of having things come to the house not broken recently. So this is not great. So at least it's just the wing and it's not like a gear or an antenna or something. It's like, should be a really easy fix. But other than that, here we have just first impressions on the model. Aside from being broken, I can't fault Gemini Jets for this. It was actually Walmart, which is kind of interesting. I would trust them more than Gemini Jets, so that's kind of a letdown. If I just push them together, will let that stay up? There we go. So Aviation 18, every time he goes over his A320, he says it's an awful color and everything. I mean, I see where he's coming from, but it's definitely darker than it should be. But if I zoom in, it's really not that horrible. It looks kind of just like a American model. I wouldn't really tell if I looked at it from afar. So, or even up close, if I didn't have like right next to another one like this, I don't know if I'd notice. So it's not that bad. So yeah, let me get into detail. On the front of the aircraft, you can see we have those cockpit windows. Moving down, we have the L1 door, and then further down we have that those few front windows, and then the American logo. I'm not going to be able to scoot this down because that's going to fall off. Alright, so as I go down, there we have the American logo, we have the wings and the engines, and then that wheel down there. If I keep on going down, there we have a Wi-Fi hub and an antenna. And then as I keep on going down, we have some more windows, and then that registration, which is, let me read it off of here, it is November 651AW. So that's the registration, and now I'm going to go into more detail on the tail. Sure, the model, like the fuselage of the aircraft might be not the perfect color, but the tail looks great. The tail looks almost the exact same as any other American tail. It looks just that perfect color, so that's great. It almost looks shorter than it almost looks taller than the A321, which is interesting, but yeah, there we have the tail. So now looking at the front of the aircraft, you can see the cockpit windows, that first nose gear, and then the two main gears on the sides. You have the engines, the wings, and the tail. Now looking at the top of the aircraft, you can see the engines, which this one almost looks a little bit tilted. See, I just knocked it over because the wing's broken, but that one almost looks a little bit tilted, but not too bad. It doesn't mind that much. There we have the Wi-Fi hub, we have the navigation light, the antenna, and then the tail in the back. Now looking at the back, on the bottom of the aircraft, you can see up here on the front, we have a nose gear, the two engines, the two main gear. There we have a hole for a model stand, and then a Gemini Jets logo, because what would a Gemini Jets plane be without a Gemini Jets logo? Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. A little disappointing the wing came detached, but I was kind of expecting Walmart to be, if anything, Walmart to kind of give me a good plane that would be all held together in one piece. But it's okay. It's not that bad. I can glue it on. So yeah, that's all. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.